When I was about 20, I actually threw myself through a window, 32 foot up, I think it was, actually through the glass. So I took that step. The way I see it, I had killed myself.
I went to my doctor and I said, don't want to be suicidal. I'm fed up with it all now. You know, I'm coming up to 60 and I don't want another 20 years of this.
Went out in my van just to drive around and I just looked down and there was a rope in the van and I drove somewhere and that's where I tried to end my life.
The littlest thing become the biggest thing and then it exploded and then I found myself standing on a roof, 7 stories up, thinking, this is the best thing. This isn't just the best thing for me, this is the best thing for everyone.
Suicide is the largest single cause of death of men under 45 in this country. Can I say that again? The largest single cause of death of men under 45 in this country. It's shocking, isn't it?
Mental health's always been there. It's only really been in the last probably 2 years, 2.5 years that it's spoke about now. Everybody struggles, you know, they say 1 in 4, more like 3 in 4, and particularly with what we've all been through with the pandemic, I think there's been, you know, it's increased it even more.
One of the things that sticks in my mind was reading and getting the therapy that you get is suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
One of the things that I often say to fellas who come through is, you know, Jurgen doesn't wait for 6 weeks to debrief the team if they've messed up in the first half. He does it straight there and then. So we know that by getting men at that crisis point and seeing them really quickly, that's when we can affect the biggest change.
James plays for me, give me the tools to do things where I'd have a Lemsip for a cold. I've got tools to help me, to my mental health get better.
Finding Sean's place was just, my God, I don't think I'd be here if it didn't.
You think you can take the world on yourself, but eventually you can't. Eventually you need help. You need help, as simple as that.
You know, a suicidal crisis isn't the end. It doesn't have to be. People can overcome it and they can move on and get back to their lives.
Talk, reach out and talk. You know, it sounds so simple, and I think, but it's a first step.
You've got to recognise that you've got a little issue, anything at all, you just got to speak.
Drop the macho image, you need help. Yeah. Go and get it. The macho image is not going to make you better. The help will.
You know, the sad reality is that the thing that's most likely to kill a man in that place when we're all watching are themselves. That's the most likely cause of death for all the men at a match on Saturday. So if you're at that stage where you're feeling that suicide may be the answer, then stop. Talk to somebody close to you. Tell them how you're feeling and what you're thinking about and let them help you make that first step into help.